Hi folks, welcome to Oakridge Outdoors. My name is Craig Robbins, and thank you for stopping by. Oakridge Outdoors would not be made possible without our fine sponsors like Robbins Scents, Tenzing Backpacks, Oakridge Game Calls, True Timber Camo, Hoghead Knives, and Hawk Optics. And of course, you the listener are very much a part of what we do here at Oakridge Outdoors. We thank you for stopping by and visiting with us today. Robbins Scents, the freshest scents on the market today. One of the only companies, the first company, that actually has a use-by date on it. Just like the milk and the orange juice you buy in your local grocery store, all of Robbins Scents has a use-by date right on the scent bottle itself. Whether you're looking for straight doe urine, straight buck urine, you're looking for a buck tarso, buck and rut, doe in heat, or magic scrape. Magic Scrape is a combination of different scrapes, different scents from different deer are only used when you have big deer in the area. If you've got a big buck in the area, you want to get him into archery range, Robbins Scents Magic Scrape will work just for you. Check it out at robinscents.com.
Folks, welcome back to Oakridge Outdoors, the podcast. We're going to bring you some special interviews that we were fortunate, blessed enough to take part at the ATA show in Indianapolis, Pennsylvania this past January. We're going to first talk with a couple gentlemen, and real easy to remember their names, Matt, and they're with Landgea. What it is, it's a online Amazon-style shopping company for sportsmen. And I know I'm going to mess that all up, and I'm going to let the Matts explain to you exactly what's going on. And the next interview we're going to have is a really cool interview. Happened to be at the ATA show, and I watched a young gentleman walk past the show, and he was hauling around in basically a bag, a deer head. And I looked at the gentleman, and I said, gosh, he looks real familiar. And he stopped and he started talking to us. And one of the folks who was in the booth with us at the Oakridge Game Calls booth said, gosh, what do you got in the bag? And he pulls out the next world record buck. In fact, 2 days before that, Stephen Tucker had his buck scored. And we're going to talk to Stephen about the hunt, about the buck. And that's going to be in the last part of today's broadcast on Oakridge Outdoors, the podcast. So y'all stick around. We've got some exciting interviews from the Archery Trade Association show in Indianapolis, Pennsylvania this past January. Robbins Scents is the freshest scent on the market. It's one of the only products, one of the only scents that actually has a use-by date. At Robbins Scents, we carry everything from deer to buck urine, fresh from the animal itself. Our Magic Scrape is a great combination that if you're looking to shoot big bucks, Magic Scrape is your ticket. And of course, this year for 2016, we're going to introduce a whole new line of synthetic urines and lures. Check us out at robinscents.com. Welcome back to Oakridge Outdoors, the podcast. We are sitting at Indianapolis, Indiana, at the 2017 Archery Trade Association, and I'm sitting with Matt, and they have got, the name of the company is Landgea. See, I can't even, folks, it is the third day at the show here. If you could see my eyes, they're bloodshot, not because I've been awake all night drinking adult beverages. It's just been a long show, and we are on the third day. It's the morning of the third day, and Matt have decided to sit down and give me a few minutes of their time and tell us a little bit about what's going on. I guess I can say Matt, and I can point the microphone to anybody. It doesn't make any difference. So I'm kind of a righty, so I'll go to my right. Tell us a little bit about what you guys got going on, Matt.
All right, so what we've done is we've started an outdoor platform. We launched last March, and we've been growing ever since. We've got over 100 partners right now that are selling on our website. It's outdoor products only. A little bit of everything. A lot of the stuff on our website you're not going to find anywhere else. We handpick everything, and so the website's curated. It's items we would love to use, we choose to use, and we think you should use. We're getting new business here at the ATA show this year. We've talked to hundreds of people over the last couple days, and we've got probably 60 new partners going to be showing up on the website over the next month. So we're excited to where things are going. We're going to be working a few shows this year, showing off the products on our website and updating the website. Keep up with us on Facebook, though. We throw all our new products on there, just keeping awareness out there so you guys can see what we got going on. But we're just trying to help unite the outdoors and bring everybody together in one good spot, and so they can see a lot of different things that are out there.
I'll tell you what, Matt, I logged onto the site right now, literally while you were talking. And Matt to my left was actually making sure I was typing in everything properly. But, you've got everything from scopes to camouflage, and it's amazing what you folks have. There's actually, what do we got here? A pork game hen. Cedar pork.
Yeah, they've got recipes on there.
Recipes. It is an amazing site. So when, for some of us that aren't like internet savvy, when you talk about platform, it's actually a website.
Oh, yeah.
Is what we're talking about.
Yeah,
it's actually a website. So Matt, where would we go to check out some of this information?
On Landgea, when you get to the site, you'll be able to search something you're looking for. If you want to look for something particular, you can hit search, and then the website's set up to where whatever you search, it brings up other products that they think you would actually like and you would enjoy in the outdoors.
So basically, what we're saying is it's like a Amazon just for sportsmen. Is that right? Is that kind of?
This is the concept we've got going. We're bringing a lot of things to one place so that you can find everything without having to go to Google and literally search out, because some of the stuff you wouldn't even think to search for. So we're trying to bring it to you, so we know you're going to like it when you see it, but you don't know you like it yet because you haven't seen it yet. So we're putting it all in one place. Our homepage kind of keeps things mixed up, so you're going to see stuff you're not looking for necessarily, but you're going to want this stuff, and that's why we're putting it in front of you.
I'll tell you what, and your pricing is very good. I'm just looking at some of these prices. You've got, mini rangefinder, laser starting at 15, a red dot style scope, for a little over 100, a nice 4x16 scope, for less than $200. It's amazing. You've got everything on here, and we're excited here at Oakridge Outdoors to be partnering with you guys. This is an exciting adventure. So, folks, make sure you double check, and when you get on our website, and I'm going to spell it out because I'm computer illiterate. It's www.landgea.com. And go on. It's simple to use. Everything's secure, and we're excited about teaming up with you guys. And I am so glad that, Matt, you stopped by the booth and we had a chance to visit. It's been an honor, and we're looking forward to doing business with you. Folks, we'll be right back after this short commercial timeout.
Folks, I want to tell you about an exciting new online channel that's called Backroads Outdoor TV. You can find it at backroadsoutdoortv.com. Now, Backroads Outdoor TV has a wide variety of outdoor programming. Everything from television shows from your favorite producers, a national forecast, hunting tips. Got a little bit of everything. It's nothing like you've seen at all on any network that's out there today. And the exciting thing about it is you can view it 24/7. You can go in and pick the show that you want to watch, a full-length show or a short show. We've got TV producers from all over the United States putting their product on Backroads Outdoor TV. So check it out at backroadsoutdoortv.com. And always remember to like us on Facebook, Backroads Outdoor TV.
Welcome back to Oakridge Outdoors, the podcast. I'm with Stephen Tucker. We're at the Archery Trade Association show, and I was standing in the Oakridge Game Calls booth and just looked down the aisle, and here was a young gentleman with this huge deer standing there, and I said, that thing looks familiar. Hung up the phone. I was actually talking to somebody on the phone, a customer on the phone. Stephen had come running down and realized what you were actually holding in your hand. Tell us a little bit about your buck.
Yes, he scored at 312 and 3/8. He's got 47 scoreable points. He was 4.5 years old, and he was. I just hunted him hard and finally got it together with him.
Now, was this a buck that you knew that was there, or was it something that you thought was there, he was in the area, and you just kind of...
I knew he was there. I got trail cam pictures of him and stuff like that, and I got in there and just hunted him.
Wow, that's amazing. So you've actually got all the pre-pictures before this. I mean...
It was a pretty wild ride, just looking at the pictures, and, I mean, just everything. That's all I could think about.
Yeah, I can't imagine having trail cam pictures of that. Did you, when you were looking at the pictures, did you actually realize that he could possibly be a new world's record?
I didn't really think that. I thought 230s, 240s, something like that. I never would have dreamed he would have broke 300.
Yeah, that's amazing. I've obviously, like a lot of folks, have read a lot, and we're actually recording this on the second day of the show, and I'm trying to remember what day it is, October 11th or 12th or something like that, or October 11th, I think is the date today. But what we're trying to do is, he's actually has a gentleman looking at it right now, and you're looking at doing what kind of mount?
Just getting a replica made.
So you're going to do a replica mount with it. Tell us a little bit about the hunt.
It was first of November, and a couple of different times. I mean, it's a big, long, drawn-out story to the deer about hunting them and stuff like that. But there was one morning, the morning that I harvested him, he's the first thing first deer I seen that morning, and he come out to check his scrape.
I can't let you touch it. That's absolutely amazing. So how far is shot? You said you had hunted him with a muzzleloader, correct?
Yes, it was about 40 yards.
And good clean shot?
Yes, sir. Good clean shot when I took him.
Well, that's absolutely amazing. You know, and I know you're going to get pulled 14 different directions over the next few months here. What are your plans with them? Do you know yet?
I'm just going to have fun, do what's best for the deer, and just go with the flow.
Oh, that's phenomenal, man. You obviously are honoring this monster buck, and
he deserves it.
Yeah, he really does. So, congratulations, and congratulations again on your deer.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah, bye-bye. One of the great sponsors on Oakridge Outdoors podcast is Oakridge Game Calls. I'm maybe a little bit partial because myself, Craig Robbins, I'm actually the owner of Oakridge Game Calls and the master call designer. At Oakridge Game Calls, we have everything from mouth calls, coyote calls, predator calls, duck calls, acrylic goose calls, of course, deer calls, and a full line of turkey calls. We've got the Copperhead, the Illuminator, Chrissy Crystal. We've got a little bit of everything. And at Oakridge Game Calls, our calls are handmade and custom made for our custom made hunters. Check us out at oakridgegamecalls.com. Well, folks, there you have it. The Archery Trade Association 2017, January in Indianapolis, Pennsylvania. I'll tell you what, I got a chance to see Stephen Tucker's world record white-tailed buck up close and personal, and it was unbelievable. The pictures that you see on the internet, the pictures you're going to see in the magazines, and the stories that are going to come out about this buck are absolutely phenomenal. And just a short time I had a chance to spend with this young man. Stephen is truly grateful and thankful for being able to harvest such a magnificent animal. And I wish Stephen the best of luck in his future hunting endeavors. Unfortunately, at a young age, that's the biggest deer he's probably ever going to kill in his life. And Matt from Landgea, I'll tell you what, they've got a great website, and I want you to check them out because Oakridge Game Calls and Robin Sense are going to be have partnered up with Matt, and they have really got something special for all the sportsmen. So make sure you check them out. Thank you for joining us this week at Oakridge Outdoors, the podcast. We'll see you next time around, and remember, take a child hunting or fishing because they are the future of the great outdoors.